First, I'm going to take my beans and soak them overnight in some water. I'm gonna add some of these to my other beans. And like I said, I'm going to let that sit overnight. So after soaking my beans overnight, this is the next day. I put my ham bone pieces in on top of the beans and covered it with water. And the setting is on low right now. So for time purposes, I bumped up the heat to high, and it's been sitting for about 3 hours. Looking good. Just gonna add a little bit of the usual seasonings, salt, pepper, garlic, etc. Okay, so it's been about 4.5 hours. It's looking pretty good. The key thing that I have learned since the last time is you don't want to leave your meat in the whole time. Once it's done and it appears the meat is done by now, you're going to want to take it out and pull the meat off the bone before returning it back to the pot, and then just discard your bones, because if you leave it in there the whole entire time, what ends up happening is the bones get cooked as well and they start falling apart, and you don't want to be eating bones. So that's my next step, what I'm going to do. Okay, so there's my meat, and I'm actually going to let it sit for just a little bit to let it cool off so I can start pulling the meat off of it. So now, remember, the object is to get as much meat and fat off the bone, and that's exactly what I've done. You don't have to worry about the fat as much as you do the bone. And now I am going to put all the meat back into the crock pot, which I have reduced to low. Gonna give it a good stir. Cover it back up and let it sit for another, I would say maybe hour at the most. Looks and smells delicious. Perfect. Sinfully delicious ham and beans.